short. They got stopped there. They did not get that first down. That's a great job by the Wildcats defense, and I think they're going to be short. Depending on the spot, they're going to bring out the markers, and we're going to have our first measurement of the game here. And this is a big moment for these kids. Championship game, maybe the first time some of these guys are playing in. Maybe it's not, but if you've never experienced it, it is a wonderful experience to play on NCAFA A-Cup Sunday. It's one of those things that it's memories that will last with you forever. I remember myself winning an A-Cup, losing an A-Cup at Tyke Division. I still remember those games like they were yesterday, and they're almost 30 years ago now. We're going to get a measurement here, and he is short. Wow. Wow.
So it's a first down for the Wildcats.
That is a huge play right there by the Cornwall Wildcats to stop the Cumberland Panthers. You don't really see that at Tyke football when it's 3rd and a yard and the defense steps up and stuffs the hole. Cornwall Wildcats going to have an opportunity to swing the momentum here. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Handed off the middle, and he almost breaks free. He gets tripped up. That's a nice run right there by the Cornwall Wildcats, but an equally good tackle, and that's number 39 right there, and that is Elliot Keenan.
39, Elliot Keenan. Keenan gains about 6 yards on the play. It's 2nd down.
2nd down and 4 for the Wildcats. It's going to be handed. Oh, that defense is. So that's Anderson, number 12.
Again, but this time is caught in the backfield by the quarterback, Anderson. Who's got 6? 3rd down.
Panthers with a great defensive play right there. Number 12, Anderson.
It appears there has been.
What's going on here?
The Wildcats have declared a punt.
Okay, I get you. Okay,
At
so
the
it's 3rd down.
level, the ball advances on a punt.
All right, Tyler, I'm back in the booth. I think I've got the stream set up fairly well here. It's great to be here for this Tyke Championship.
Yeah, for those that don't know, Tyler McLaren here, Jesse Carr just joining me. We are getting set up here on A-Cup Championship Sunday. Glad that we have Jesse joining us here up in the booth. Anderson is up under center, 1st and 10 for the Panthers. That's going to be illegal procedure right there by the right end, number 33 looks like. Going to be back 5 yards. And like we were just talking about, what happened there on that play, for those that don't know, on 3rd down in the Tyke division to try to eliminate the punt play, which is basically useless. You declare a punt and the ball gets moved back 30 yards and you go forward from there. So that's what happened there. It's now 1st and 15, and the Panthers are going to have a little bit of work cut out for them to move forward. That is a little more. That looks like 1st and 16. That's all right. That's a 6-yard penalty. That's a new thing that we have introduced in NCAFA this year. I'm kidding. Yeah, here he goes. Back.
Oh, no.
No, we're going to make it a little longer. It's 6.2. No, we're having fun up here in the booth. It's not that cold, and beautiful day for football here. Anderson's going to run around the corner, and he's going to be tackled for a loss by number 44 right there. That's Caleb Denny with a great play on defense. Great play on defense right there by Caleb.
Loss of yards on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Early on in the football game, the Panthers were able to take advantage of some breakdowns by the defense by not containing on the backside. The last couple times they've tried to run a quarterback bootleg, they were stifled on defense. So good job by the coaching staff and the kids listening to make sure they're not going to get beat a couple times by the same play. We now have 2nd in Texas for Cumberland. It's going to be a reverse around the end. He makes a good cut up. And that's a good job right there. You know what I mean? That's a great run all around. And it's going to be 3rd down and 9.
Who gains 7 yards on the play.
And that's why the changes were made to the Tyke division, because now we create these situations where we had a guy get the football, he went around the end, there's not a whole bunch of bodies there, he's able to see the play, cut inside, he had good pursuit by the defense, everyone got to practice a skill so that when they move up to Mosquito later on, they're going to be ready to face those situations with the proper technique. That's why we do it. It's great. Now this is a big play, 3rd and 10.5 for the Panthers. They're going to go for it. He's looking to pass. He's down. He slips and he's down. And that's
Anderson slips as he drops back on the pass.
Mother Nature gets the sack there, ladies and gentlemen.
On the play. It's a turnover on downs and 1st down for the Wildcats.
And really great work by the Wildcats there. Game management, as I always talk about during the broadcast. I know this is only Tyke football, but you want to teach the kids why you do some of the things you do. They punt the football, create a turnover on third down, and they have the ball exactly where they punted it to. So that's why you play the field position game. 1st and 10 Wildcats. Here's that shift again. And he's going to get around the end. And number 8 is gone. That's a touchdown right there. Connor Hamlin is all the way. Unbelievable play.
Touchdown, Wildcats.
You know, we saw that formation early on where they shifted the 2 offensive linemen to the other side of the football, and Cumberland stuffed it. But on this one, he got around the end and was able to convert the touchdown. It's now 6-6 in this A-Cup Tyke Division Championship game. I am Tyler McLaren, joined by Jesse Card and HESN Live. This is the NCAFA Championship weekend. Glad you guys are joining us. For all of those who don't know,
now we got a special treat. We got Mark Ouellette next to us doing the announcing.
That's amazing. One of my old coaches, one of the great volunteers and presidents in our league, and all what he does for Ottawa football is greatly appreciated, and he's doing a great job on the mic, and he just hits the crossbar. And in a championship game like this, that goes a long way.
Hits the crossbar, which means it's no good, and your score is Cornwall 6, Cumberland 6.
So we got a real hootenanny here, ladies and gentlemen. 6-6, almost done the first quarter. This has been a fantastic football game so far. We've seen a little bit of everything. We've hashtag hootenanny.
Is it a hootenanny or a hoedown?
It's a hoedown. Hootenanny, hoedown, hootenanny. For all those that watch Family Guy, it's a classic scene. But now the Cumberland Panthers are going to have to regroup a little bit. They had the momentum early on. They had the ball, able to convert. Maybe go up 2 scores, and they're now tied. And they're going to have 1st and 10 heading in. And Anderson around the end, and he's swarmed by the Cumberland, by the Wildcats defense.
Second down.
That's number 94, Trevin Seymour, and number 44, Caleb Denny, who seem to be in on every play defensively, making sure that Anderson, who seems to be probably the best player on the Panthers team offensively and defensively, the Wildcats on that long touchdown, if you notice, they basically ran away from number 12. He was on the back side of the quarterback. They rotated their offense to the side away from number 12. He tried to get him from the back but just missed him. Don't know if the coaching staff did that on purpose, but if they did, I'm going to give them credit for it. We got 2nd and 8 here for the Panthers. Anderson play action. He's going to be bootlegged, and he is able to – oh, wow, what a play by – oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Number 94. That is how you play defense. Trevin Seymour with an unbelievable cleanup play right there. A lot of people will always give credit to that first person, number 44, but when you have a player like number 94 coming in and laying the smackdown with a nice clean hit on the Panthers player, they're going to think twice about cutting backside and trying to expose themselves like that. So that was really great job by the Wildcats defense. It's going to be 3rd and 7, and we got a great football game here, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we play the game. And like I mentioned early on, a lot of people thought this was going to be the game of the day.
We'll just take it up to the booth.
The least that everyone can do is at least watch it and share it and let people know what's going on. This is 3rd and 5. That is illegal procedure on the Panthers. That's going to be back 5 yards. Great. 3rd and 9. So we've had a couple of situations today where on key third downs, offside or procedure has come into play. Those are the types of penalties. We've had one both ways, so it's sort of equal, but 3rd and 9 is a lot harder to get than 3rd and 4. Especially at the Tyke division when gaining chunks of yardage through the air is difficult. And there's only a few plays that they've been able to run today. So we're going to see what they're going to do. 3rd and 9 for the Panthers. I would expect something pretty special coming out of the playbook here. This is the one that, he had drawn up one day at work on the back of a paper napkin at a lunch meeting. And he's going to pull that one out right here. 3rd and 9. Let's see what Cumberland Panthers do. He's going to get to the outside. He is going to get there. On 3rd and 9, he's able to get around almost 20 yards.
And it's a first down for the Panthers.
And that is another great play by number 94, Trevin Seymour, who I seem to be calling on every play. the biggest player on the defense was able to chase down the quarterback right there. That's a nice play offensively. Saw the hole, took the ball, and attacked the weak point of the defense on that play. Great job by the Panthers to convert on 3rd and 9. It's now 1st and 10 for the Panthers. And let's see what they got here. Anderson up under, motion to the left. Anderson's going to hand it off to number 23 coming around the end. He's going to cut it up inside, and he's taken down by number 39 of the Wildcats. That's Elliot Keenan.
Carries for a gain of 6 yards. 2nd down.
And again, that's Sam Baptiste right there on the carry. And again, I like to see this. They're spreading the ball around here. The Panthers are giving it to number 15, number 23, number 12. Everything's looking good. So we are looking to see what the Wildcats can do here. See if they're able to maybe get a turnover or get a loss here to create another 3rd down situation. It's going to be a run around the end. Number 94 forces them inside like your coach to do. Great job there by Trevin. And number 65, Avery Murray. Oh, generous spot, I say there, but we're going to get 1st down for the Panthers. But overall, that's a good play by the Wildcats defense. Able to force them back inside, clean them up on the back end. That's all you can really do. So 6 minutes, 55 seconds left in the 2nd quarter, 6-6, and the Cumberland Panthers are driving. They're probably in the red zone. Don't know the ratio, but it looks like they're about there. Number 12 drops back. He's going to look to pass. He has someone open downfield. Oh, great job. Number 44, once again, Caleb Denny with a huge play there.
Anderson carries. Gain of 1 yard on the play.
And he had a receiver open. He needed to – it's tough to sometimes throw that football when there's pressure in your face, but he's got to put his foot in the ground and let it fly because he had a guy open. I'm sure the coach is probably telling him that in the huddle, but nonetheless, he's able to get a yard, avoid the sack, and one of those good plays all around. Good coverage, good tackle. 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. Statue of Liberty once again. They see it coming, and they're going to minimize the gain for 2 yards. It's now 3rd and 7. Ooh, a little bit. 3rd and 5 maybe.
4 yards on the play. It's 3rd down and 5 yards to go for the Panthers.
All right, so we have 3rd and 5. Now, if I'm the Wildcats, we know that what they've done on 3rd down the last few times, they've taken advantage of the weak point on the defense and taken the quarterback and went directly to him. We have a timeout, Panthers, right here.
Timeout is called by the Panthers.
They're going to make a little bit of a substitution, and they're going to – looks like they're going to bring in a bigger player to maybe do the jumbo package. Sort of a little bit ironic, the jumbo Tyke package. But it's bigger. I guess it's about bigger than the next. And again, want to give a shout-out to the cheerleaders who are out there in their jackets, looking all pretty, super cute. Love to see them celebrating.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to get your 50-50 tickets in support of all the NCAFA clubs.
5 minutes, 41 seconds left. Big moment in the game here. 3rd and 5. Cumberland Panthers have an opportunity to convert here and get closer to the end zone. We've seen it all today. So far, this is 1/2 of 8 today, so we got lots of football left here on HESN Live. We want to thank you guys for joining us, and this is probably the biggest moment so far in the game. 3rd and 5 for the Panthers. Anderson is going to take it to the right side, and he's going to have space. And he's not going to get the touchdown, but he is going to get the 1st down.
Anderson gains 7 yards on the play, and it's enough for a 1st down, Panthers.
And the Panthers are going to continue this nice drive. 3 third down conversions. And when you can convert on 3rd down at the Tyke Division, you're going to have an opportunity to win football games. Once again, at the Tyke Division, it ain't all about winning, but we're playing a sport here, so we want to make sure that you do the right things and do them the right way. From what I've seen today, both of these teams are extremely well coached. The kids care. This means a lot to them, and it doesn't mean any less to these kids. When I was doing it, as everyone who in Tyke football will tell you, it's their Super Bowl. It's not our Super Bowl, but it is for them. And we need to treat it as such. It's 1st and 10 for the Panthers. He's going to go around the left end, and he's going to
runs into a...
I think that's number 94 again.
That's a tough interior defense of the Wildcats.
That's number 39, Elliot Keenan, with a nice tackle right there. This number 12 for the Panthers is going to be one sore lad later today. Jesse and I always talk to ourselves about what we used to do after a football game. I used to love going home, and my dad would let me have a Coca-Cola Classic, maybe have some Ruffles all dressed in a hot dog.
Yeah, I remember Tyke playing for the Warriors. They'd have like a big cooler full of pops, and I'd have 6 or 7 right after the game.
Yeah.
Just chug them.
I'm sure that's a great thing when you have
hopefully it's Gatorade now.
2nd and goal. They're not going to get in there for the touchdown.
We've learned a little bit more about nutrition.
Yeah,
since those days.
I'm sure the best thing for the kids isn't to drain all their energy in their body and replace it with 6 pops immediately, and then maybe some all-dressed Ruffles.
I actually go to Subway too. My parents used to let me go pick a sub.
Yeah.
On the way home from the Tyke games.
That's probably not bad.
And then on Saturday I'd watch Florida State University. That's
Yep.
Warwick Dunn.
Yep.
Is how I got into football.
Yeah, Peter Warwick. No. What's the receiver's name? Who was the amazing receiver? Peter
Warwick, right?
Peter Warwick. Yeah.
Oh, he's in. Touchdown Panthers.
That is a touchdown Panthers. Huge play right there. Right around the right end. Anderson's able to score the touchdown. But you know what, though? That's a good drive by both teams right there. There was great job by the defense. They should be jogging off the field, guys. Keep your head up high. That was a great job by both offense and defense. If you make an offense and have 3 third-down conversions on a drive, you're doing your job as a defense. You just need to try to find a way to convert those third downs. And number 12, that's good.
So let's have a look at that, Tyler.
Let's have a look at that indeed.
The replay going now.
So if you watch the teams.
Oh, look at 15. Just kind of clipped that guy. It was a safe block and a legal block, and then the quarterback just slides in for the score.
14, Cornwall 6.
So it's 14-6, and again, those conversions, kicking it through is worth 2 points at the Tyke division because it's much harder to do than just run it in. So we give them the benefit to get a little more point there. So now it's 14-6, 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Wildcats are going to need to have a response right here, and they've had a 3-and-out, and that's a turnover on the first play, and that's recovered by number 23, Sam Baptiste. A big play defensively right there. That's an unfortunate play by the Wildcats.
Bryce Camplin, who loses the ball to number 23, Sam Baptiste. It's a turnover and a first down for the Panthers.
And everyone can hear the fans and the announcers. It's a big play right there. The Panthers are going to get the ball right back after getting a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. It's 14-6, and the Panthers are going to have an opportunity to make their lead a little bit bigger here. Again, the Wildcats were on the field on defense for probably 14, 15 plays on that last drive, and they're going to be right back out there right now. I guess in this cold weather, it's probably better to be out there than standing on the sidelines, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, it's not too cold.
It's not too cold, but
I'm comparing this to yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday was a hellscape.
Like a summer day right now.
Yeah. Number 12 around the end. Trevin's going to force him inside. He's not going to be able to get him. Number 8's going to take him down there. That's a great play by number 94. He needs to have that backside help, sort of sweep up and capture and trap.
Changes direction in the backfield and gains.
Very impressed with this young quarterback and his running ability. Changing directions that quickly.
He's a good athlete.
Recognizing that there was some open space there to his left. Very impressive by number 12.
Yeah, number 12, that is Vincent Anderson. He is a dynamite player on defense and on offense. At this division, you got to let these guys play both ways. There's only 15, 20 kids on a roster. You want the kids to develop as many skills they possibly can. It looks like that's probably offside defense based on that play being allowed to go forward. And probably be ahead 5 yards, or they'll probably decline it and be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. A little bit of a discussion here, though. Doesn't seem to be like there needs to be a discussion. Probably deciding what options they're going to give the other team. But I would say, looks like they're moving back here.
Offside against the defense.
Offside against the defense. All right, my instincts were correct.
It's a 5-yard penalty. First down, Panthers.
So again, Panthers opportunity.
Ball is spotted on the 9-yard line.
Or maybe the 4-yard line. Looks like they're spotted. 12's going to fake it outside, and he's going to get stuffed. No gain on first down. Good job by the Panthers.
Correction, the ball was spotted on the 4-yard
on the Wildcats.
Ball is carried by Anderson for a gain of 1. Ball is now on the 3-yard line.
It is strange why football adopted the feline animals. There's no wolves or canine varieties.
More of a hockey thing.
Yeah,
Wolves.
I know.
Sudbury Wolves.
And birds of prey as well are very popular in football. Birds of prey and feline creatures, Wildcats and
Bobcats,
Panthers.
Saber Cats.
Always found that strange.
Here he goes.
Anderson around the end, number 44.
He's looking.
Don't. That's a face mask on 44,
You
unfortunately.
know what, though? One thing that I'm kind of impressed. The player came around the corner. He kind of had his face mask grabbed. He looks up at the ref and he says, "Call it," and he does.
Well, that it was a clear face mask, and he didn't really pull it. It's just one of those ones. The hands goes up there. You can't have the hands in the face.
So that shows me that he knows the rules.
Now, I did want to bring this up. It's a good moment. Do you guys remember a few weeks ago in the NFL game, Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Pittsburgh Steelers, the tight end for Pittsburgh that stiff-armed the guy for Tampa Bay? Why is it that defensive players put their hand on a face mask? It's an automatic penalty, but the offensive player can totally do like a punch to the face.
I just think that it's going to change. I think they're looking into it now.
Yeah.
But you're absolutely right. Like, why wouldn't like slamming your hand into the guy's face not be a penalty?
Like I think a stiff arm should be sort of like above, like on the helmet, like above the, like on the like up here on your forehead, because. But if you put your hand in your face mask, that's face mask.
Oh, and I think you see the trend in the NFL too, in the CFL. Where offensive players are using that stiff arm.
They are. Anderson up the middle, and that's a touchdown for the Panthers.
Touchdown Panthers. And they're rolling right now.
They're rolling right now after that turnover, after their touchdown. I know the referee is talking to the defensive coordinator about the penalty call, but it was one of those things. It was a face mask. We saw it here. He couldn't see it as well from his angle. It was a face mask. After a good defensive play, it can be frustrating. They're going to try to convert 2 points here. It's currently 20-6 for the Panthers, and Anderson's going to try to kick it through for 2 points.
This is the third. This will be the first out of 3 Panthers teams appearing in the A Cup today.
That's good.
The convert is good.
So now
Which means your score is Cumberland 22, Cornwall 6. Just under 2 minutes left to go in the first half.
22-6 for the Cumberland Panthers. 1 minute 53 seconds left. Coach Kirby's offense needs to get it going here, and they're going to try to get a little bit of momentum before the half. We want to make sure that these guys try to make this at least one possession game, get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. They hit the crossbar in the last one. They're going to stack left. Number 8's going to there's a nice little stiff arm on the shoulder.
Oh, he gets close to the first down.
Oh, they're going to spot him a little short. He needs to try to keep his feet in bounds there, but a good run nonetheless.
8.5 yards on the play.
And that's number 8, Connor Hamlin, with a nice run. Ball on the outside. I always like to talk about the fundamentals. You love to see the kids doing the little things right. Ball on the outside, nice stiff arm, not touching the face mask like we were just talking about. 2nd and 4.
Right up the middle. He's going to test that interior.
Oh, he's going to cut back. Oh, number 13. That's Bryce Camplin.
He's going to score, I think. He's going all the way.
And
nobody's going to catch him.
That's a touchdown for Cornwall Wildcats. Unbelievable play. Number 13, he runs right, just trying to get the first down. He sees the defense is over pursued. He plants his foot, and he cuts backside, converts that touchdown. And now it is 22-12. And now these converts start to become really big. And this is really good, because this is teaching these kids how important that these points can be. These are almost like field goals. This is a great situation to put these kids in situations to experience pressure and build their character, and this is why we do it. So this is a great job right here. I guess number 13, the man who scored the touchdown, is going to be the one who kicks it. Ball's down.
I do love the non-contested field goal. This is great, watching these kids develop the kicking game. Boom!
Oh, and it's through! What a play by number 13. Bryce Camplin with the touchdown and the convert.
He's doing it all for the Wildcats. Let's have a look at that touchdown. He reversed his field.
Just over a minute and a half left in the first half.
So he just tried to get the first down, and as you see, he
breaks
a tackle. Defense over pursued on the backside, and they're able to make it all the way. That's a great play, and this has been a spectacular football game so far, ladies and gentlemen. 22-14, a minute 34 left. Panthers are going to have an opportunity to extend their lead, but they need to also make sure that they don't try to do too much and maybe give up the football. Get a fumble. You want to go into the half with the lead, is what I'm trying to say for the Panthers. They've sort of controlled the ball. Both touchdowns for the Wildcats have been long plays. Nice block there by number Oh, number 94 finally does get him. That's a nice block by number 15, though. The coaches knew that number 94 has been breaking up every single play. So what he was able to do is they got number 15 on him, made a nice block, but number 94 still did the right thing, forcing the defensive player to cut back inside, let his help clean up the play. So again, I have to be honest, I'm super impressed with the Wildcats defense. They have consistently forced the Cumberland Panthers to convert third downs. 1 minute and 5 seconds up on the clock here, 2nd down and 7 for the Panthers. He's going to drop back and pass.
Oh, he's looking to pass.
And he's going to be sacked for a loss there. Good job he didn't fumble it. That's number 44 right there. Caleb Denny with another big play on defense. And I have to be...
Loses a couple yards on the play, and it's 3rd down.
I think the Panthers, they're going to go for it here. You might want to tell yourself, maybe give up a punt here, move the ball back 30 yards. But no.
This play here really quick before we go back to live action. He almost gets away, but a nice tackle.
Yeah.
To secure him, bring him down.
The tackling all around when they've had an opportunity to make the tackles have been quite good today. And a lot of good wrap-ups, a lot of good, as they call them, rugby-style tackles, which is the way that they're trying to teach it now in football, is to, take your head out of it and make sure you wrap up and bring them down by the waist. And that's what they've done there. No offside.
Oh.
They're trying to trick play, and he's going to get the first down on the outside. Number 15 with a little jukaroo. And that's going to be timeout. 17 seconds, 22-14.
That's carried by Jordan Gallagher, number 15, who gains about 17 yards on the play. 1st down, Panthers.
That's a nice trick play by the Panthers. And
timeout is called by Cumberland.
And that's a great job there by the Panthers. And great run, great fake. I didn't know where the ball was. They were doing a great job. And it's great to see a nice offensive play right there on 3rd down once again. That is the 5th 3rd down conversion that the Cumberland Panthers have successfully completed today. And when you're in a championship game, I'll bet you that in the history of championship football games, the team with the better 3rd down conversion percentage has won most of those games. And that's what you need to do. Keep the ball in your hands, keep their offense off the field, and they seem to be doing that right now. They're going to have the chance for 2 more plays. And if they're really lucky, maybe 3 if they use one of them as a pass. It's 1st and 10 from around midfield. Let's see what the Panthers have. They're going to run around the left side. Number 12 is going to get outside. 12 seconds left on the clock. I think that is going to stop.
Forced out of bounds.
So this is the type of what I would like to see them do here. You basically have a free play here. You have a free opportunity to take a shot. Tell your quarterback and your receiver, just run and throw it as far as you can. You have a chance because you can throw it, maybe get it, and then you get to run another running play later. If you do a run play right now, theoretically, you could waste all the time on the clock and not get a touchdown, not have that opportunity. So maybe they have a special play up their sleeve to maybe get a little 15, 20 yards to make it easier to try to get a touchdown next time. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they definitely have a trick play.
Yeah.
I think at the Tyke level, you always got the Statue of Liberty in the back pocket.
Well, they've ran it 3 times already.
Okay.
So it's not really a trick play when you run it 3 times.
Maybe the halfback toss.
I don't know that is a play you don't really see that much anymore. I remember in the old Madden 93, you used to be able to run it, the halfback run. You'd give it to your running back, and he could still throw it as well.
I know it's simple, but I'm telling you, it's an effective play. I think every offense should have a halfback
I agree.
toss. I know people say, "Oh, it's cheap," kind of in a way. Hey, man, you can score a touchdown in the A-Cup championship with that.
Yeah,
you do it.
Well, sort of. It's the way they do it nowadays, rather than a halfback toss, is sort of like that Philly special, where they do almost like a jet sweep type of play, and then the guy sort of just coming around. It's so much quicker.
I mean, both are effective. I like the sweep starting off with that because if you're running the sweep a lot. Defenders are going to come up and bite on it.
And then you have the guy just squeaking behind.
Open,
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The clock is running here. This is going to be the last play. He is going to throw it.
Oh, he tucks it down and runs out.
1 second left.
1 second left.
1 second left on the clock, so they are going to get one play.
Anderson carries a gain of 4 yards. That's enough for a 1st down. And there is 1 second.
Just want to say thanks for everyone for joining us. We appreciate it. The league, NCAFA, appreciates you guys watching. Share the link. And make sure you tag people all day long because we've got a full day of football here. This is the first A-Cup championship of the day. And then we're going to have a really good mosquito matchup Coming up next, followed by Pee Wee, where Cumberland will be facing the Bell Warriors at both the Pee Wee and the Bantam division, which is kind of unique to see.
You know, and it's not the first time. I think if you look back, I think sometimes it does happen because things sort of go in waves. It's just you love to see these organizations have their special days. Again, not to talk about history too much, but one year when I was in Pee Wee, the Mustangs were at the Tyke, Mosquito, and the Pee Wee at all 3 divisions on 8 Cup, and we lost all 3. It was one of the most heartbreaking days in Mustangs history, and my brother lost, I lost. It was just a tough day, so you love to see the teams represented. Last play of the half here.
Oh, it's play action, and he kind of loses his feet, losing his footing a little bit. And it was raining on this field all day yesterday, so it's going to be a little slick still.
Yeah, it is a little slick, and these kids aren't as heavy as a normal adult, and their cleats probably don't dig in as much. 22-14 at the half for the Cumberland Panthers and Cornwall Wildcats. That was an excellent football half. I love to see these kids playing. Everyone's playing fantastically. This is the big question now is, do you go inside to warm up or do you not? I always say you do not.
I just want to see how he kind of lost his feet there on that last play.
Sort of slipped. And
tried to cut, yeah. I don't think he would have had a chance to score on that anyways, but absolutely great half, Tyler. We've got Tyke football. We're going into halftime here. Stick with us. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll have the second half of the Tyke 2018 A-Cup Championship between the Cumberland Panthers and the Cornwall Wildcats.
You know, this is, as much as people say it's a hockey town, this is really a football town, and I think the Red Blacks showed that by selling out every game this year.
Message from the very first year that they play with us that it's always a lot more than just football. We come together as a group. These kids meet people for the very first time in their lives, and they have to figure out a way to get along with them. They got to figure out a way to trust the guy that's lining up on every play right beside them.
You know, the thing that I was most amazed at when I came here was the depths of NCAFA and how deep that runs, and from 6 years old all the way up to 19, plus then you have the junior programs, plus you have, you know, obviously 2 universities, and I think, you know, if I'm an outsider coming into Ottawa and not knowing this community of football, I think I'd be amazed at how much people care about football in this area. And you know, with 12,500 people at the TD place for the Panda game, I think it shows that there is a massive support here.
Well, you consider the amount of time our young boys put into dedicating themselves to their team, to their sport. They become greater than what they were when they started. It's phenomenal. They'll probably have the better part of 60 practices a year, an hour and a half of practice, so 90 hours worth of instruction. There's not one player on our team that won't have any more than 4 players per coach when it comes to a ratio. There's a ton of attention paid to these boys to ensure that they're challenged emotionally, mentally, physically. How can that not prepare you to be a better child and feel like you've accomplished something at the end of it all?
The importance to us very clearly is to get the kids introduced to football early.
I would say, you know, outside of the competitiveness and the developing as a football player, we're trying to teach growing as learning life lessons through football. And there's so much to do with teammates, respect of your teammates, respect the sport, loyalty, dedication, commitment. These are all things that you can take back to your regular life, whether it be school, applying yourself when you're an adult, and hopefully the kids catch on and they see the volunteers out there. So when they get to be grown-ups, they'll volunteer as well and contribute back, whether it's football or something else. But I think that's teaching those qualities that football can do. That's what we strive to do here.
The House Edge Sports Network welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Capital Amateur Football Association.
know there's a ton of talent in the city of Ottawa, and we don't feel that it gets its due.
Football really, it's a microcosm of life in a lot of regards.
That drive that you talk about that a lot of athletes have, that's applicable to all aspects of life.
If we could reach 8 out of 10 kids as opposed to just maybe 2 or 3 finding it on their own, then I think we're doing a good thing. And maybe more kids will go on to finding some other opportunities and will gain some additional self-esteem along the way. And in some kids' lives, that could mean all the difference.
And number 89, Jesse Carr.
I'm from Ottawa. I grew up playing football in the National Capital Amateur Football Association for the Bell Warriors. And now I own House Edge Media and the House Edge Sports Network. NCAFA holds a really special place in my heart because it's the community that I grew up with. Spending 8 to 10 years playing football in NCAFA, it provided me an outlet outside of school, and it helped give me an identity that I was a football player.
Let's see you tackle or your pass.
Between the L's and the S as Calvillo tries to go to work in the air. Woodcock's got it, and look out, Pat Woodcock could go. Only Malcolm Frank, he's not going to get there.
I started playing Canada Knights when I was 8 years old. I say all the time it was a crucial aspect of my football career because I just think about what possibilities might have been had I had a negative experience early on, right? And I was really fortunate to have some really great coaches and men that made a positive impact on my life at a young age. Taught me the game of football and taught me to love it.
And welcome back to the NCAFA 2018 Tyke A-Cup Championship between the Cumberland Panthers and the Cornwall Wildcats. I'm Jesse Carr, joined in the booth with Tyler McLaren on the call.
Having a great time here, guys. Beautiful, beautiful Sunday for football here at the Minto Nepean Sportsplex. Great football field right here. 22-14. 2 9-minute quarters left to settle the A-Cup champion for 2018 in NCAFA. 64 years of football, NCAFA in the city of Ottawa, something like that. A lot of years, over 60.
65, I think.
65 years of football. This is just another iteration of what has been going on since 1950, which is pretty incredible.
So last night, we had the Midget Championship. The West Ottawa Knights take that one from the Giants, but I was thinking about it on the drive in this morning and just thinking about how proud the Giants should be of their season.
They did it, yeah.
And they fought and they brought that game back to a position where they might have been able to tie it on the last play of the touchdown. So I just want to say congratulations to the Giants and the West Ottawa Knights on their wonderful seasons. But right now we've got Tyke Championship football here.
We do, and now it's that was a 2nd down and 9 play, and there's a flag on the play there. Again, the play was run, so I'm going to assume this is offside on the defense, but it could be offside. I didn't see any motion on the offense. So it's that the referee's going to work this out here. Great crew of referees out there today doing a great job. Haven't had any issues here. So it looks like the penalty is on the Panthers. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. 2nd down and 3, actually. My apologies. And that's a big penalty. I know that everyone does, it's only 5 yards, but that makes it, instead of 3rd and 3, it's actually going to be 2nd and 3. And the ball's in. Camplin. Oh, he tries to dance around, and he's not able to do it. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
We've got a lot of people watching here on Facebook. We're live on YouTube as well. Do your part to grow this game. We've got championship football in Ottawa. And share the link. Like the page. Go to NCAFA. Like the Facebook page. And subscribe to the newsletter on the website. We appreciate everyone. And we're happy to bring you on the journey today, which is the A-Cup Sunday Championship football.
It's amazing. It's amazing. And just to let everyone know what was happening there, the Wildcats elected to punt. That's going to go 15 yards forward, and the Panthers are going to get it. I would have liked to see them go there for it. It's only 3rd and 3. I guess they feel they're not able to convert that, so they're going to take the cautious route, which isn't a bad option. It's only a 1-possession game here. So let's see what they're going to do. But it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cumberland Panthers, and they're going to have an opportunity to stretch this lead. And like I said, the Cumberland Panthers have driven the football long today. They've been having a lot of consistent drives, a lot of third down conversions, and it's one of those things you sort of start getting nervous as an offensive coach if you've relied on third down conversions, because eventually the odds will start, converting against you.
Anderson with a big
come
hit.
on. See, I don't agree. I don't like that. That's not with the spirit of the rule.
Well, I think the defender kind of dropped his head a little bit.
That's
and
all right. They got to do it.
That's okay. I'm okay with that call.
Yeah, we all have different interpretations of it. I felt that was sort of an unavoidable.
It happened really quick too.
Play. The rule is the rule, though. So a law is a law, a tax is a tax, and a rule is a rule.
Let's have a quick look at that, Tyler, and maybe we can see Anderson just kind of changes direction.
Like that's how you coach it. That's like he had his hips down, he had his face mask up. I think that's sort of a good play. It just happens. That's just a bunch of kids running around. But the referee heard the clap and had to make the call. And
unnecessary roughness, contact with the head against the Wildcats.
That's all right. We're gonna move on. Not a big deal. 1st and 10. Panthers have an opportunity to continue this drive, and he's going to run around number 12. Anderson's going to get around the end. He's not going to be going out all the way.
He's got the first down.
Get the first down, though.
That was a heads-up play by Anderson because he knew where the marker was. He stepped out. He avoided contact. First down, Cumberland.
Yeah, and we've seen that a few times by both teams where the runner gets past the first line and he's able to sort of cut it back around the backside. It's tough when you only have 6 players on the field. You don't really have that backside support as much. So, of course, there's going to be some holes there. But great runs. That's what you want to teach these kids, though. You want to teach them to look for the place where the players are not. That was like a bench penalty.
I think that was a bench penalty, perhaps. And that's Jeff Morris on the call out there. Jeff Morris coaches for the Nepean Eagles at I believe the Pee-wee or the Mosquito level. I'm not entirely sure, but
so that's another 15 yards forward.
I was talking to Chris Leonard and Kirby Chaplin yesterday, and they were talking about their Pee-wee team that went in and won against the Bel Air Lions.
Yes.
And they broke the scoreboard, got 118 points.
Yeah, LeBron James versus Steph Curry.
The NBA, NCAFA NBA game,
That's
as we're
right.
calling it. But
That's right.
Are you saying that this Tyke is perhaps even more meaningful than that B Cup? They really want this one.
Yeah.
Anderson around the right side, cuts back again, and he's just wrapped up by I think that's 36. That got a piece of his jersey.
Elliot Keenan, number 39, has made a lot of big plays today, and that is going to be 2nd down and 5. And once again, we want to thank everybody for joining us here on HESN Live. This is NCAFA 8 Cup Championship Sunday. We are proud to be here working with the great community leader, NCAFA, 65 years of football in the great city of Ottawa. It's a little chilly out there, but by God, it's a beautiful day. That sun is shining, and there is not a lot of wind. And out here at the Nepean Sportsplex, when there's not a lot of wind, it's a nice place.
It's a beautiful place.
But usually there's tons of wind. So
a great West End, pillar in our community for football.
It is.
Anderson cuts up, goes through the middle, and is wrapped up.
And it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Anderson gains 4 yards.
3rd down and 2. And again,
that's Trevin Seymour on the tackle there. He wraps him up.
So right now, my defensive player of the game is Trevin Seymour. I think he's been around every play. He's been incredible. Number 44 has been really good as well. But Trevin has been everywhere. It's been unbelievable. And this is a big play. This is going to be the 7th 3rd down conversion for this is going to be the 7th 3rd down conversion for the Panthers today. And this is a big play. So let's see what happens here. Anderson up under center. Timeout called by the Panthers. They realize the magnitude of this play. And, there's been 30 yards of penalties on this drive given to the Wildcats for unnecessary roughness and unsportsmanlike conduct.
So, Tyler, you were mentioning 3rd downs
yes.
and being worried that you're converting so many 3rd downs.
Yep.
I would say I would be confident about that because the fact that you're in those tough situations and you're executing them and converting them means that you're in pretty good shape as a team, I think.
It is true, but in the sense of a game, it's like when you're at a blackjack table and you've won 11 hands in a row. It doesn't mean you're going to keep winning 11 hands. You have to sort of understand that eventually eventually something bad can happen. But you're right. It has shown that they're executing properly and doing what they need to do in order to
and it
convert.
doesn't have to last forever. It just has to last 2 more quarters.
And that's right. And this is a big play right now. And with the way that they're running the ball, they're able to get 2 or 3 yards on every play. You can pretty much guarantee that number 12 is going to be looking for a place to go. And I think he's going to go to the right side here based on how the defense is lining up.
Here we go, 3rd down. Anderson takes it himself.
He's in. That's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Cumberland Panthers.
Yeah. So, and when you look at how the defense was lined up, they stacked the left side. You have to choose a side to go, and that's Anderson. So now it's 28-14. The Panthers are going to have an opportunity to make this a 30-14 lead with this convert here. Anderson, they're going to be setting up here. Make sure the ball goes through. We got the referees making sure that everything is going to be done all proper. Ball snapped. We have a pin. Number 12 takes a deep breath.
So the Panthers score another touchdown. They get the extra 2 points, the conversion. That makes it 30-14 for the Panthers. And 5:53 left in the 3rd quarter. We've got the Panthers cheer team out here. Doing a great job getting the crowd into it, and the crowd looks like it's starting to build here.
The Pantherettes, as they're called.
Pantherettes, love it.
Yeah. Oh, they're not called that? Okay, sorry. But I thought it was a good name nonetheless. And maybe they should be called the Pantherettes. And first down for the Wildcats. They're going to run backside here.
Number 11's got to be careful to not go offside, but a nice tackle made by the Cumberland Panthers defender from the backside, chasing that play down. That's number 33, I believe.
See, this is the thing. They've run that play 4 times, and they haven't done anything off of that. What I would really like to see for the Wildcats there is send everyone out there and have your quarterback go backside where there's no blocking.
I believe that was Sam Baptiste.
Number 23 with the tackle.
We know the Baptiste family very well, don't we?
Oh. Not able to get it. They punt once again. And this is the situation where I'm going to be a little critical of the decision last time for them to punt with 3rd and 3. I think that at a game like this, you want to try to keep the ball in your hands and keep the ball out of the offense. But nonetheless, it's 30-14 right now. And the Panthers are going to have an opportunity to really put the pressure on the Wildcats for the rest of the game here. It's been hard for the Wildcats to stop the Panthers from getting touchdowns, but they have been making them earn it, and that's all you can do as a defense at this division.
So got a lot of people watching at home, perhaps some people from Cornwall.
Yes.
If you're from Cornwall, give us a comment. Tell us online who you're cheering for today in this A-Cup Tyke Championship. We've got a shot of the trophies there. You see, that's what we're all playing for.
Oh, number 94, the defensive lineman chasing down the running back.
That's Seymour again.
This kid's impressive. Super, super impressive.
And I think what you like to see here is the 6-on-6 format is getting these players, like you said, with the new skills and development, the coaches moving them up to Mosquito, enhancing the Mosquito team with a full 12-man roster.
Yep.
And really building football in areas all around the city and the outskirts of Ottawa, too, with a 6-on-6 Might and Tyke program.
Yes.
It's great to see. It's growing the game. This is the everyman sport, as we like to say.
That's right. And woman.
Yes, that's right.
You know?
It's funny. I believe it was the Pee Wee C Cup, or it might have been the Mosquito C Cup.
Oh, there's a block right there by number 23. They're going to call a penalty on that.
But I was just going to say a female won the most MVP of the game.
Amazing.
And it was just great to see for the Bel-Air Lions.
That's amazing. Yeah, they have a good group. They had a good group of girls there.
I've talked about the Marie Bosco, who I played football with.
That's right.
At the Bell Warriors. She was by far our best player for Mosquito, Pee Wee, and Bantam.
I remember.
Tailback. She went on to play Canada Rugby. So this sport really is inclusive and great for both boys and girls.
Especially at the younger ages, because at that age, a lot of time girls are a little bit bigger than the boys at that age, because it just sort of, that's how she works. So it's great to see. And today, that was a nice play right there. But as you just saw, there's a penalty called for a hit to the head on the block. It was a nice block. You guys will be able to look at that later on as the highlights come out. But 3 minutes and 35 seconds left, 30-14 for the Panthers. It's going to be first and Kentucky. He's going to run around the end, and he's going to be tackled by number 8 right there. Great job by number 8, Connor Hamlin, able to take him down, and it's going to be second down and 15.
Hamlin is another Ottawa football name.
Yeah.
You think about Arthur Hamlin.
Yes.
We talk about a few of the Hamlins, and this Hamlin's quite a football player himself.
And
here.
there's a safety for the Cowboys and the Seahawks called Ken Hamlin. He's disappointing on my team, but he was a good player there for a while, so it's a good football name in general.
So it's second down and a calendar, and Anderson's got the ball under center. He fakes it. He doesn't have it.
That's a fumble recovery for the Wildcats. That is a humongous play.
They were going for the fumble Rooski there.
No, that was Statue of Liberty, handing it up like that. And you go to the well too often, and the water ain't going to be there. And unfortunately, right there, that is a big mistake by the Panthers, getting away from their fundamentals, trying to put this game away.
Well, the Wildcats have an opportunity here. I would say with 2:50 left in the third quarter, the Wildcats need to convert and maybe score on this possession.
It's really important. At least get a good drive going. Switch the field position. Camplin around the edge. He's going to fall down once again.
Let's have a look at that turnover there, Tyler.
Take a look at it here. It's going to be Statue of Liberty here. Guy runs across, knocks it loose.
They jump on it.
Camplin around the left side. They're not able. This defense is really, really tightening up there for the Panthers. It's going to be 3rd and 7, and eventually the Wildcats are going to have to start putting pressure on the Cumberland defense, because the Cumberland defense has been off the field in 2 or 3 plays. So this is a big play. 3rd and 7 for the Wildcats here.
Huge play. A little bit of motion. They're going to stack the left side of the O-line by moving a few players around, but it doesn't fool the Panthers defense. They're on that, and they have to contain where they need it.
Yep.
That's going to make it a 3rd down.
No, that's
Sorry,
it.
turnover.
Turnover. So this is, again, one of those situations where you really would like to have seen a nice drive, keep the ball, but the Panthers defense has just done some amazing things, really stepped up, clenched down, and converted a 3rd down. And that's what we need the Wildcats. The Wildcats have been needing to do that for the whole game. Convert, stop them on 3rd down, force a turnover, and the Panthers are going to have another opportunity to put this game a little bit further out of the grasp of the Wildcats.
Not much phasing this Panthers team right now, and the coaches, not much phasing them, the weather included, because the coach is wearing shorts.
Yeah.
They're a confident group here.
Yeah, those guys that wear the shorts. Okay, Anderson
1st and 10.
Number 44 is going to get the jersey. 1 yard gain.
Anderson carries for a short gain of 1 yard.
Again, Trevin and number 44, Caleb Denny, have been the fearsome duo on the defense, forcing the Panthers to these 3rd down conversions. It's going to be 2nd and 9 right here. You have to think that the Panthers will not be trying any type of play which gives the other team an opportunity or a better opportunity to maybe get a fumble or get a big loss. You want to make sure you keep that forward momentum going, keep the scales tilted in your favor. It's going to be 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. Anderson around the right end. He's going to get a little bit of blocking. Once again, you want to. I know the coach is going to tell number 12 to put his head down and go to the sideline. Stop always looking to cut back, because what you just did here is you created a 3rd and 4 when you should have been able to convert and get a 1st down. And my favorite podcast, GM Street, about football, Michael Lombardi, he always talks about playing CFL football in the NFL. The best teams play CFL football, and that means getting a 1st down on 2 plays, like the Rams do, the best in the league right now. And what you want to do here is you want to do it in 2 plays. You want to get a 1st down. You don't want to have these 3rd down conversions always up against you. So let's see what happens here. Let's make it, if they can make it 8 in a row, 8 3rd down conversions in a row, this would be if they convert right here for the Panthers. And we have a flag. I think they're going to call a time count violation. Yes, they are. Delay a game. against the Panthers.
Delay a game penalty called against the Panthers. It's a 5-yard penalty.
And that's going to make it 3rd and 8. And they're going to be this is going to be the last play of the third quarter, as everyone knows. Quarter cannot end on a penalty. So we are going to have one more play, untimed down. 3rd and 9, 3rd and 8, let's say. And again, this will be 8 in a row. 3rd down conversions for the Panthers. So let's see if they can do it. And I gotta say, if they're worried about a time count violation, they better hurry up here, because this is taking a long time here. Anderson up under. They're charging the Statue of Liberty again, and it goes nowhere. That's all right.
Gallagher does not gain the yards required for the first down. Therefore, it's a turnover on downs, and on first down for the Wildcats.
Big play for the Cumberland Panthers defense, and that ends their streak of 7 third down conversions in a row. So now that makes it first down for... Yeah, they're going to change course. Okay. So it's going to be first down for the Wildcats. I was wondering what the stick crew was doing.
Third quarter, your score is Cumberland 30, Cornwall 14.
So this has been an unbelievable football game. It's 30-14. There's going to be 9 minutes left to glory, and we are going to really see something special here in the fourth quarter. The NCAFA A-Cup Championship Sunday. I'm Tyler McLaren, joined by Jesse Card. This is HESN Live. Perfect day for football right here. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Let's see what they do. Shotgun. Oh, what a catch by number 44, Caleb Denny. He is going to be gone. He is going to be gone. That's an unbelievable play call, an unbelievable pass. And I know that people who are avid fans of HESN will always talk about my first and second half theory of plays. That is a guaranteed strategical play that Kirby did. He did not use that all game. They did not think they were going to do it. On the first play of the fourth quarter, what did he do? He pulled the magic out of the hat, and we got a touchdown. A great pass and a great catch. Let's take a look on a replay.
Good poise shown by the quarterback. Wide open
Watch his
receiver.
Catch. Look at that catch.
Good concentration.
Unbelievable.
Catches it away from his body.
Unbelievable.
And he's going to stroll right into the end zone, and that's a big play for this Wildcats team.
And I want to give a shout out to our camera crew out there today, doing a fantastic job capturing this unbelievable football game. That is a 2-point conversion converted. 30-22. This, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly what we anticipated. You could say that this is potentially an instant classic here. This might go right in the upper echelon of championship games here on NCAFA Championship Sunday. We've got the man himself.
The man himself, Steve Deems, just joined us in the booth. He's probably trying to get a little warm here.
Yeah. It's a perfect day for football, just like he said. And we have 1st and 10 for the Cumberland Panthers, looking to extend their lead. There's a great run right there by Anderson. It's going to be 2nd down and 4.
So 22-30. We got ourselves a game in the fourth quarter. 8:34 left. Thank you for joining us online. We're going to be taking you on the journey all day with us. Stick around on HESN on the Facebook page, HESN on the YouTube channel. Please go ahead, if you visit the YouTube channel, subscribe to it. We're closing in on 2,000 subscribers, which for local football is not too bad. And you'll be notified every time we go live or we release a new highlight recap. We appreciate it if you do that. Right now, we've got the tail end of the Tyke 2018 A-Cup Championship between the Cumberland Panthers and the Wildcats.
And what do we have also right now? 3rd down.
Another 3rd down here.
Another 3rd down. This is going to be the 10th 3rd down play that the Panthers are going to be going for. Now let's see what they can do. Let's see if they can keep running at 80%. He's going to go around the end, and he is going to get it. He just gets it, though. That's a great job by the defense to force him. But let's see what happens. And this is what the Panthers want to do. Now is the time when you want to keep the ball on the ground. They haven't thrown it. But, I mean, don't do any Statue of Liberties. Don't do any tosses. Don't try anything fancy. So far, we don't know what the outcome of this game is going to be, but there have been a few players who have stood out in this game. Obviously, number 12, the quarterback for the Panthers, 1st and 10. Anderson has been the most dominating player there. There we go. Great job by the defense. Number 94, Number 94 once again on defense. Yes, potentially. Those players have been amazing all game. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Panthers, looking to convert here. Offside. 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard penalty. 2nd and 5. Panthers are looking to.
We got. I just want to do a little call out here. We got Jake Tyke in the booth. He's the man. He played bantam for the Myers Riders this year. You guys won yesterday. That was a big B Cup championship for the Myers Riders program.
Yep.
First for Jake, I believe. He's been playing his whole life. He got himself a B Cup. I never got one. Got a couple C's in my time, but never a B, never an A.
2nd and 5 here for the Panthers. Around the end. Whoa.
And
he's got to tuck that football away. He was carrying it like a loaf of bread. Whatever that means. I don't know who carries bread like that.
My marble rye.
Yeah, it's true. It's like the marble rye. It's true. So we got another third down play here for the Panthers. And like I've been saying, you're playing with fire right here because they got to make sure they don't have a slip, a little bit of a fumbled snap. Anything could go wrong. If I'm the defensive coach for the Wildcats, you are telling your kids, keep your eye on the football. Do not go offside. They're going to try to lure us because they've been doing it. Here we are.
Anderson around the left side for close to a first down.
It depends on the
spot. Be really tight. This is a big spot. The refs are sorting it out. They're deciding what they're going to give them.
It's a first down.
First down.
By a football. 5 minutes and 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Now,
it is 30-22.
One thing I'm really interested in, I've gotten to know a lot of the referees, and we talk. And in fact, I was approached, I think on Thursday night, they said, we're thinking maybe a podcast for the referees might be a good idea. I said, I love it.
I think it'd be great.
But what I'm saying is getting a chance to referee an A-Cup championship game.
Yeah.
Does that add a lot of pressure on the job?
I think they don't want to make them. That's procedure. I think the pressure they must feel is they just don't want to ruin it for the kids. They don't want to be in a position where there's something that's sort of like a weird rule and they have to do something bad. Like these guys didn't write the rule book. The rule book is way too big, as we all know in all sports.
Well, they're doing a fantastic job. And I just want to say sometimes parents you get heated, you get in the moment.
Yep.
These guys we would have no game without the referees. And they're doing a fantastic job. They love football. A lot of them, even most of them, played football. They love this game. That's why they're doing it. So I just want to say, appreciate what they do.
Yes, we really do. And we've made a point to try to do that on all our live streams because they are as much part of the game as everyone is. The stick crew, the parents driving the kids to practice, all the people that put in all the time, the coaches, the players. It's all part of the big picture. So thank you, referees, for all you do. And we got 1st and 15 here for the Panthers. They're going to run around the end. Number 8 is going to probably get them. Oh, he makes a good move inside. He's going to be a little short, but on 1st and 15, getting 14 is huge.
Great play. Looks like the ball was, once again, a little precarious as he was running around the end there. You'd like to see him maybe just tuck it in a little bit more.
And we have a down player for the Wildcats here. There's going to be a little break in the play.
Let's have a look at that replay real quick
That's number 39, Elliot Keenan. Let's hope he's all right, everyone. Looks like he maybe fell on his arm or
Panthers
shoulder.
really relying on Anderson's legs in this contest. Right there, I thought the ball maybe was going to come out, but a fantastic run by Anderson again.
It's all right. There's number 39. Let's clap him up, everybody. I think he got a little bit winded. I think he sort of just fell on himself, rolled over. And we all know that feeling.
Coach Leonard helping the player off.
Yep.
Coach Leonard, I was chatting with yesterday during their Pee Wee game with the Wildcats there. I think this is his 22nd year as a coach.
That's great.
In NCAFA.
That's great. And it's funny because he played with one of my coaches, Dave Bissonette. They played football together when they were kids. So I mentioned the name Dave Bissonette. He didn't even realize he coached in NCAFA. So that's the great thing about NCAFA. 2nd and 1, that's illegal procedure once again.
Blow that play dead.
4 minutes and 40 seconds left in this game. 30-22 for the Panthers, who are driving to try to put this football game away. It's going to be 2nd and 6 right now. And let's and as we watch this game, everyone in the background, you guys can see the next game getting ready. It's going to be the Mosquito. It's going to be the Nepean Eagles versus
the Canada Knights.
The Canada Knights. There we go. So Nepean Eagles for the Canada Knights, and I guess I've been hearing rumors on the street that the Eagles have a pretty mean passing attack.
Yeah, I think they've got a special quarterback in the making there over in Nepean.
Yep.
Could develop into something special out there. But they like to pass. They do it often. And that's going to be an exciting game to watch.
2nd and 6. Anderson around the end, and he's not going anywhere. That is a great play by
Nice
Camplin right
tackle.
there. I think must be Camplin's kid. That's Bryce
Yep.
Camplin right there with a great. He's the guy who threw the touchdown pass, and he ran for one earlier. But a great play by number 94 and number 13 by stretching out number 12 Anderson. And once again, we are in 3rd down, and this is 3rd down and 7. This is nothing to sneeze at. And what you want to make sure here is there's not really any right there. You're going to call a timeout. It's been a fantastic game. I think the coach is going to call a timeout.
These are high stakes, ladies and gentlemen. You might never get a chance to be in an A-Cup championship again in your whole youth career here in Ottawa. I never played, like I said, never made it. I made it to an A-Cup semifinal my first year at Tyke, and we lost to the Orleans Bengals.
Yep.
And then I never got back.
You know, that story reminds me of the famous story about not realizing that how sort of hard it is to make a champion. Jeremy Roenick, in his rookie season, he made the Stanley Cup Finals. They lost it. And he told himself, I'll be here all the time. In his next 20 years, he was never able to make it back. And he's a great player. Jeremy Roenick is one of the all-time sort of best players in the last 20 years.
I want to thank some of the sponsors that helped us out along the way. Abley Productions, Arturo's Restaurant. He lent us a bus. The owner of Arturo's Restaurant lent us an RV last year when we were at Millennium for championship season. He's friends with Jeff Karate, coach for the Panthers, as people know. And we had a whole setup so we could go in there during the breaks and warm up.
Great.
Go over the game plan, so I want to thank them. But always looking for more supporters. We're going to be talking about some of the big plans that HESN has moving forward in terms of building more community and covering more of these youth sports like we do.
Yes, right. So we got 3rd and 7 coming up here. Biggest play of the football game right now. Anderson up under center. He's going to run to the left side, and he is not going to convert this. It's going to be 1st down for the Wildcats.
Not gain the yards required. It's a turnover on downs and a 1st down for the Wildcats.
Now this is a big moment in the game. 3:38 left. 8 points separate these two teams, and the Wildcats have the ball. We've seen them go to the air. I wonder if they're going to maybe try to do some play action and get the ball out there.
I would say that you got to think that on the defensive coordinator's mind right now, it's telling these kids to watch out for the big pass. They just successfully completed one. If I'm the Wildcats, I'm thinking that they know that. So I'm coming out running here, but I would use play action very shortly.
Well, we'll see what they're going to do here.
They're in the shotgun, which looks like a passing formation. That's offside right there. That's going to be, and they were going to run it, so that's going to be 1st and 5.
You notice he's even got the leg signal when the players go. This is phenomenal seeing this.
This has been a great football game, and I want to thank everyone for tuning in to HESN Live. I'm Tyler McLaren here with Jesse Card. This is the NCAFA A-Cup Championship Sunday, the Tyke Division. Cornwall Wildcats versus the Cumberland Panthers. 3 minutes left in the game, 30-22 Panthers. The Wildcats are looking to tie it up right here, 1st and 5. Oh, 1st and 15 here.
Camplin out of the shotgun. He's going to go deep over the middle and intercepted by the Panthers.
Oh my
Number
goodness.
32 on the defense. Coming up, Johnny on the spot.
And that's Perlo Rezic. What a play. Unbelievable defensive play. No. Looks like we have a penalty, ladies and gentlemen. There's a flag down. Looks like maybe roughing the passer. We don't know. And roughing the passer against the Panthers.
To the replay.
That's going to be automatic 1st down.
Anderson's kind of – no, sorry. That was just tipped, but
Perlo Rezic with the interception.
Concentration.
So, but that interception won't count, though.
1st down for the Wildcats.
So we have a roughing the passer penalty. Looked like a big hit there, maybe that landing on the player type of situation. But an unbelievable turn of events right there. We had an opportunity for the guy to catch the ball for the Wildcats. He gets it knocked away. The defensive player, Perlo Rezic, makes a great shoestring catch. The Panthers celebrate, but they notice that there's a flag down for a late hit on the quarterback.
And this is all for the big cheese. This is the A-Cup championship.
Yep.
You can see the trophies there for the day and the different levels. We have a fantastic day for you, but right now we're finishing off the A-Cup championship between the Cornwall Wildcats and the Cumberland Panthers at the Tyke 6 versus 6 division. Here we go. Camplin under center. And some early movement. That's going to be whistled dead.
Camplin's actually injured, so he's going to be off for 3 plays.
Oh,
so
was he? Okay.
So that doesn't count as a play for the injury. Does that count as a play? I don't know. So he's going to have to sit out a few more plays. And let everyone know, remember, there is 2 minutes and 43 seconds left, so they cannot forget about that clock. And they need some big plays here. They need to convert, and they're going to need a convert as well.
Well, you wouldn't want it any other way. Here we go. A little bit of confusion in the backfield. He's looking for his running back to hand off, but he wasn't there. And he does a nice job of just kind of following forward for maybe a yard.
He actually got 4, but that's okay. He saved his 1st and 15. It's now going to be 2nd and 11. Good job by Hamlin from turning a dead play into something a little bit better. It's going to be 2nd and 11. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. The clock is ticking. I think the Wildcats need to be operating a little bit more
urgency.
Urgency is the word I'm looking.
Oh, high snap over the head of the quarterback,
and he collects it. And again, turns nothing to something.
Yeah, that was just a good job of harm minimization.
Yeah, that's a great word right there, and I don't know if I could say that, but it's going to be 3rd and 12, and we can say this, I think now, ladies and gentlemen, that this is the season right here. The season rests on this play. It's going to be 3rd and 12. The Wildcats are going to need a conversion here. We have a timeout called by the Panthers.
Timeout was called by the Panthers.
We've got a lot of people watching here today online. I want to thank everybody that's helped HESN along the way, but we're back to live action.
3rd and 12. This is the season.
He's going to step out of bounds. He won't get the first down. He's going to turn the ball over to the Cumberland Panthers with 1:40 left, down by 8.
A good effort there by number 8 to get the first down. He wasn't able to get that extra yards, and when you look at it, the yardage he was short was that illegal procedure penalty. And when you look back at these championship games, any football game for that matter, it's the little things that add up to create a win or a loss. And when they look back at this game, if they end up losing 30-22, they're going to tell themselves, you could break everything down to an illegal procedure penalty was the difference between a first down and giving the ball back to the Panthers. So big moment here. Opportunity for the Panthers to put this game away. A touchdown would obviously do it. A few first downs would probably accomplish the same thing. They do not want to turn the ball over. You cannot turn the ball over. No statues of liberties. No passes. No tosses. This is give your ball to your best player, which is number 12, and you're going to run that football.
I wonder if he's a Tom Brady fan.
Maybe. Don't know. Number 12, though. Maybe he's about the TB12 method, right?
Here we go.
He's going to run around the end. Number 94, who's been unbelievable today.
Yeah, Seymour has been just unbelievable for the Cornwall Wildcats defense. He's showed his motor, and that's what you want to see as a defensive player.
Yes.
Is a guy that is relentless,
that's
chasing
right.
for the ball. And that's rare, and it's great when you have a player that has a good motor.
The thing about defense is it really is that motor that you want to find. There are people that maybe know where to go, but if they're not willing to just always be pushing to, get to that hole before the next guy, and they don't want, that's what you need is that motor.
I think especially when you get to the older age, that's something that's just a habit.
Yep.
You form it at this level, and you hopefully carry that along the way. If you have a motor, that's what the scouts are looking for.
Yep.
If you want to advance with football.
That's right.
But really, more than just advancing in football, that just shows that you care and you're willing to put the work in.
That's right. 2nd down and 7 for the Panthers. They're going to put this game away. They're going to run around the end. It's all right.
That's going to bring up third down for the Panthers. Minute 29 left. I don't know how many more timeouts the Cornwall Wildcats have, but they'll probably be looking to use them. Yep.
Timeout called by the Panthers. Yeah, how many timeouts do they
Well, I
have?
think what they do is they point to the bench.
No, they've been pointing. Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I thought that was their third. How many timeouts these guys get? I don't know. I thought that's their third of the half. Nonetheless, doesn't matter. I don't care. It's 30-22, minute 29 left, and this has been an unbelievable football game. I want to thank everybody who's tuning in on YouTube and Facebook for joining HESN Live. And
this has been a great game so far.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's an indication of what we have in store for the rest of the day. Thanks for joining us here. Back to live action.
I'm getting nervous here myself.
Third down.
Pacing in the booth now.
What will the Cumberland Panthers do?
It's going to be a run
they
to
want
12.
They want to retain the ball, obviously, to finish this game out. Anderson's going to run it off the right side, and he is
94's down. Unbelievable play by 94 once again.
And he had some help by his partner, number 39 on the Wildcats.
Elliot Keenan and Trevin Seymour gives the Wildcats an opportunity.
Seconds left to go.
Wow.
The score, Cumberland 30, Cornwall 22.
Let's have a quick look at that tackle, Tyler, as we get set for the next play.
All right, here we go. We got 1st and 10 here for the Wildcats. Minute 25 left. Camplin's back in.
He doesn't get much. 2-yard gain there by Camplin.
I got to say, just as this game winds down, I think number 94 on the defense for the Wildcats has been their best player. The defense has been on the field the whole time. He's made so many tackles, forcing the play every single time. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 for the Wildcats offense.
Oh, the Panthers got it back. That might be the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately for the Wildcats, it was a bit of a errant snap. He wasn't able to follow. He looked for it. It kind of bounced away from him, and the Panthers are there to recover the fumble.
And you know, that's just one of those things everyone knows. No one's fault there. Just a little bit high, just a little bit out of reach. Not able to convert that, to collect that fumble. We're looking here. No more timeouts for either team because there's been like 5 timeouts called in the last 10 plays.
So let's have a look at that turnover. He almost had it there on the bounce, but just kind of a wonky fumble. And
those little footballs don't bounce. They're not as heavy. They sort of bounce. They have a little more of a pointed end. These small, whatever size they're called, bounces everywhere. 1 minute, 8 seconds left. Panthers have an opportunity to finally put this football game away. It's been a classic here. One of the great games I've seen in Tyke football in the last few years. 30-22. The Panthers are leading with the ball around the 20-yard line heading in. Let's see what happens here. Anderson.
This game obviously will be followed up by the championship trophy ceremony and the naming of the 2 MVPs of the game on both sides. And what's going to happen after that is we're going to bring the broadcast down, and then we're going to be back up in the same place on Facebook, on NCAFA's Facebook, on HESN's Facebook, on YouTube for HESN. You can search all of those. We ask you to share the link, but we're going to have the Mosquito game, which is the Canada Knights taking on the Nepean Eagles next at the Mosquito A-Cup Championship level.
It's amazing, you know, and this is NCAFA A-Cup Championship Sunday. We have 4 games back to back. And the first one has been amazing so far. It's 2nd and 9. The Panthers have an opportunity to get forward here. He's not going to get it outside of Camplin, I'll tell you that. I have been so impressed with the defense for the Wildcats containing this team. Here we are.
30 seconds left in the ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
So it comes down to this play. This play, if they convert a first down, the game's over. If they don't convert a first down, the Wildcats might have a play or 2 left. So this is what we all want to see. Last night came down to the last play. Today coming down to the last series. 30 seconds left, 30-22 for the Panthers. Getting whistled in.
And we're going to be keeping our eyes on that midget Big Ten Quebec Championship game that's going to be live streamed from Montreal. I think 3 o'clock's the kickoff there. So as the Bantam game is kind of coming to an end, we might know who the West Ottawa Knights are playing.
That's right.
For the Interprovincial Bowl at the midget level next weekend in Montreal. And actually the next level, so Mosquito, Pee-wee, and Bantam, each champion. That's it. The Cumberland Panthers win the Tyke A-Cup Championship in 2018.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2018 NCAFA Tyke A-Cup champions, the Cumberland Panthers!
Unbelievable game. Great job by everybody there. Everybody should be proud. It was a great football game. All coaches should be happy. There's going to be tears of joy. There's going to be tears of sadness, but everyone needs to understand that they should all hold their heads up high. They won't feel that way. The Cumberland Panthers won't. I know exactly how they feel. They need to just shake hands, give some hugs, and congratulate everyone. Great job by the Panthers making it.
And it was that fumble, I think, that took away the opportunity for the Wildcats to get back and tie this game, but nonetheless, what a contest for our first game of the schedule here today. The Cumberland Panthers win 30-22. They're your champions, ladies and gentlemen, and some of those players will be moving up to the Mosquito level. What I was saying before was that the winners at the Mosquito, Pee-wee, and Bantam, and obviously the midget level, will be playing next weekend in Montreal at the Interprovincial Bowl. We added the Mosquito level this year because it was asked for.
That's what they want.
So how special will this be for these next teams at the Mosquito level and the Pee-wee level to be able to play in such a big game interprovincially?
That's unbelievable. You know, that was just a great football game. I'm proud of every single person that was there. There were so many people that put so much time into a football season, 2-3 practices a week, practicing in the summer, in the rain, in the cold. As everyone knows, the last couple of weeks weather-wise have been really chilly and rainy. It's really tough to be out there at all times practicing. But these volunteers and these coaches, they put in so much work. We love it. We love to see it. And
we're going to stick with you here. I'm getting a text here from Amy Kirkpatrick with the Canada Knights, and they said that it's Cole Telfer's birthday today. So he had a big game last night.
Yeah, that was Adam Telfer last night.
Oh, Adam Telfer.
That's his brother.
So Cole Telfer's playing, and it's his birthday today.
Awesome. What number is Cole Telfer? Let's take a look here. Canada Knights. Can't see Telfer. Oh, Cole Telfer, number 59 for the Canada Knights.
So number 59, it's his birthday today. How special would it be if, as a birthday present, he got himself an A-Cup championship. And also, I'm being told here.
And this is the moment that everyone's waiting for, the trophy ceremony.
Michael Arthurton, number 65, running back for the Mosquito team upcoming for Canada. It's his third time to an A-Cup championship.
Wow. 3 times in the A-Cup. That just shows that he's one of those glue guys. He's just a good teammate, great player, obviously, part of something big. That's what it's all about.
So we've got Steve Dean, president of NCAFA, down there to award the teams.
And I think this is going to be the MVPs for both teams. I think the MVP for the Panthers is probably going to be number 12, has to be Anderson. And I think that the MVP for the Wildcats – Trevin Seymour was unbelievable today. I thought he was the best player on the field for the Wildcats. He was all over the field. Every time I looked up, I saw him making a tackle, and good on him.
And the MVP of the Cumberland Panthers, A-Cup champions, is it any surprise? It's number 12.
Number 12, that's Anderson, the MVP of the game. He got him. It was a big part of the success here today. Many carries and many touchdowns, and he's got himself an MVP nomination. Now this is Sid Gilchrist on the field here, past president of NCAFA.
Yes.
This is the Gilchrist Cup. And there they go. They're taking their trophy. The captains are coming up to accept the trophy from Sid himself, and they're going to raise it and bring it back to their team. This is what I love seeing here is the celebration and the look on these youngsters' faces as they get to celebrate a championship. This is the big one.
This is the one that's, there's sometimes, there we go. I'll get it out of the way, Sid. There we go. Let's get that in there.
Wow,
that's the money
nice
shot right there, everyone. That's what we love to see. That is everything that we do, right? That is what football's all about. You have to feel for the Wildcats. I get a lump in my throat just feeling what they feel. I know that feeling of not getting there, getting so close, tasting it. But, you have to understand that these make you a better person. You're going to look back at these memories, win or loss, basically the same. You really do. And you want to win. You play to win. This is what it's all about. Congratulations to the Cumberland Panthers and to the Cornwall Wildcats to putting on an outstanding show today in the NCAFA H Cup Championship Sunday.